What if I told you that becoming wealthy isn't about earning the biggest salary? Many doctors, lawyers, athletes, and executives earn six figures every year, yet some still struggle financially. At the same time, there are people earning much less who quietly build multi-million-pound or multi-million-dollar portfolios. The difference isn't income. It's the assets they own. Today, we're looking at the 10 assets nearly every millionaire builds over time. Assets that generate income, appreciate in value, and create financial freedom. By the end of this video, you'll understand why wealthy people buy assets while everyone else buys liabilities. Let's begin. One of the biggest misconceptions about wealth is that millionaires simply make more money than everyone else. In reality, research consistently shows that many self-made millionaires didn't start with extraordinary incomes. What set them apart was what they chose to buy with the money they earned. Instead of spending every paycheck, they purchased assets, things that either produced cash flow, increased in value over time, or both. They understood a simple principle. Income can make you comfortable. Assets can make you wealthy. The goal isn't just to earn more. The goal is to own more. Let's look at the first asset. The first asset nearly every millionaire owns is equity in a business. That doesn't necessarily mean they founded a huge company. Owning shares in a private company, becoming a business partner, or even investing in a growing small business creates something powerful. Ownership. Employees exchange time for money. Owners build systems that continue producing value even when they're not working. Every successful company creates products, services, jobs, and profits. When you own a piece of that company, you participate in its success. That's why many wealthy individuals focus on building or acquiring businesses instead of relying solely on employment income. The second asset is ownership in public companies through stocks and index funds. When you buy shares of strong businesses, you're becoming a partial owner. Companies like technology firms, healthcare businesses, consumer brands, and industrial giants generate profits over many years. As those businesses grow, shareholders may benefit through higher share prices and, in some cases, dividend payments. Millionaires understand that investing isn't about chasing quick profits. It's about patiently owning productive businesses over the long term. Time in the market often matters more than trying to perfectly time the market. The third asset is one almost every wealthy investor understands. Real estate. Whether it's residential property, commercial buildings, industrial warehouses, or apartment complexes, real estate has long been a cornerstone of wealth creation. But here's the important difference. The wealthy don't simply buy property to impress people. They look for properties that can generate rental income, appreciate in value over time, or support a long-term investment strategy. In part 2, we'll continue with assets number 4, number 5, and number 6, including one of the most overlooked wealth-building assets that quietly generates income for some of the world's richest people. If you're finding value in this video, make sure you stay until the end because some of the most powerful assets are still ahead. And if you want the complete step-by-step system behind today's video, download the Billionaire Wealth Blueprint. The link is in the description and pinned comment. So far, we've covered 3 of the most common assets millionaires own: businesses, stocks, and real estate. These are powerful because they can grow in value while generating income over time. Now let's look at the next 3 assets, ones that many people overlook but that quietly help build lasting wealth. The fourth asset is intellectual property. This includes books, online courses, software, mobile apps, music, patents, trademarks, licensing deals, and digital products. Unlike physical assets, intellectual property can often be created once and sold repeatedly with relatively low additional cost. For example, an author writes a book once but can continue earning royalties for years. A software developer creates an application that thousands of customers subscribe to monthly. A photographer licenses the same image to multiple businesses. Millionaires understand that valuable ideas can become valuable assets. In today's digital economy, knowledge is no longer just power, it can also become a scalable source of income. The fifth asset is cash-flowing investments. The wealthy appreciate investments that generate regular income, not just potential future gains. Examples include dividend-paying shares, rental properties, certain business investments, and other income-producing assets. The goal is to create cash flow that continues even when you're not actively working. Imagine having enough investment income each month to cover your living expenses. That's the point where your investments begin working harder than you do. Many financially successful people spend years building these income streams because they understand that consistent cash flow creates flexibility and long-term financial resilience. The sixth asset isn't something you can hold in your hands. It's high-value skills. Skills are assets because they increase your ability to earn, adapt, and create opportunities. These include negotiation, leadership, sales, communication, coding, financial analysis, marketing, artificial intelligence, and problem-solving. Technology changes quickly, but people who continuously develop valuable skills remain competitive. Many millionaires invest heavily in education, not because they collect certificates, but because they understand that learning compounds over time. The more valuable your skills become, the greater your potential to create wealth. If you're enjoying these insights and want a practical framework for building long-term wealth, check out the Billionaire Wealth Blueprint. Inside, you'll discover proven wealth-building principles, practical action steps, and strategies designed to help you think beyond earning an income and start building lasting assets. You'll find the link in the description and pinned comment. We've covered 6 powerful assets. But the final 4 include some of the biggest wealth builders used by entrepreneurs, investors, and wealthy families around the world. In part 3, we'll reveal those remaining assets, including one that many people underestimate but can significantly accelerate long-term wealth. So far, we've explored 6 assets that consistently appear in the portfolios of self-made millionaires. From business ownership and investments to intellectual property and high-value skills. Now let's look at 4 more assets that often separate the financially comfortable from the truly wealthy. The 7th asset is ownership of technology. Artificial intelligence, cloud computing, software platforms, cybersecurity, robotics, and digital infrastructure are transforming industries around the world. Many wealthy investors don't just use these technologies. They own businesses developing them or invest in companies leading innovation. Technology has become one of the fastest-growing wealth creators of the modern economy. The lesson isn't to chase every new trend. It's to understand which technologies are solving real problems and creating lasting value. The future increasingly rewards ownership, not just participation. The 8th asset is digital assets, including cryptocurrencies. Bitcoin introduced the world to decentralized digital money, and since then, blockchain technology has expanded into many areas of finance and business. Some investors include a carefully considered allocation to digital assets as part of a diversified portfolio. Like any investment, cryptocurrencies can experience significant price fluctuations, so they require research, risk management, and a long-term perspective. Successful investors avoid emotional decisions. Instead, they focus on understanding the technology, managing risk, and investing only what fits their overall financial plan. The 9th asset doesn't appear on a balance sheet, but it often creates opportunities that money alone cannot buy. A strong professional network. Many successful entrepreneurs, investors, and executives build relationships over years. These relationships can lead to partnerships, investment opportunities, mentorship, referrals, and access to information that isn't available to the general public. Networking isn't about collecting business cards. It's about building genuine trust by creating value for others. Sometimes, one meaningful relationship can change the direction of an entire career. We've now covered 9 assets that repeatedly appear in the wealth-building journeys of successful people, but the final asset may be the most valuable of all. It's the one that ties everything together and often determines whether someone keeps building wealth, or loses it. We'll reveal that final asset in part 4, along with a complete summary and practical next steps. The 10th asset is one that every person receives in equal measure, yet it often becomes the greatest difference between those who build wealth and those who don't. Time. Every day, each of us has 24 hours. The difference lies in how those hours are invested. Many millionaires think of time as a non-renewable asset. They delegate repetitive tasks, automate processes where it makes sense, and focus their attention on high-impact activities such as building businesses, developing valuable skills, strengthening relationships, and making thoughtful investment decisions. They understand that money lost can often be earned again. Time cannot. That's why they protect it carefully. Before making a commitment, they ask a simple question. Is this the highest value use of my time? This mindset helps them concentrate on activities that create long-term value rather than short-term distraction. Let's bring all 10 assets together. Millionaires rarely rely on a single source of wealth. Instead, they build a portfolio of assets that support one another. 1. Business ownership. 2. Stocks and index funds. 3. Real estate. 4. Intellectual property. 5. Cash-flowing investments. 6. High-value skills. 7. Technology and AI. 8. Digital assets and cryptocurrency. 9. Strong professional networks. 10. Time. Not everyone starts with all 10. Most begin with 1. As their knowledge, experience, and financial capacity grow, they gradually add more. Wealth is often the result of consistent decisions made over many years, not overnight success. One common mistake is believing that owning expensive possessions automatically means someone is wealthy. Luxury items can certainly be enjoyable, but lasting wealth is usually built by owning productive assets that generate value over time. Many financially successful people buy assets first. Then, if they choose, they enjoy luxury later. Their focus isn't on looking wealthy. It's on becoming financially secure through disciplined ownership and long-term thinking. If you're serious about building wealth instead of simply earning an income, my guide, The Billionaire Wealth Blueprint, explores practical strategies for building multiple income streams, protecting your finances, and thinking more like long-term investors. You'll find the link in the description and profile bio. If you found this video valuable, subscribe to the Billionaire Index, turn on notifications, and join us each week as we explore wealth strategy, business psychology, finance, crypto, and the habits of the world's most successful investors and entrepreneurs. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.